Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Well, right now we're gonna be going over the tier list for Cuphead bosses that I did a while back. Like for you guys who missed out on that streams, a playlist is now available. So I will be putting that link in the comments as soon as this is uploaded. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be going off all the hardest bosses that I've played, how I felt about them, and how they were. So right off the bat, S tier is like the most difficult, and the D is like easy tier. Okay, let's start with the flower. This guy was pretty. He was pretty easy. No doubt about that. This guy was He was pretty easy. Like his like platforming level was just like easy to dodge. Next, we gotta go against this woman because she was the moon. Uh, was she difficult in my opinion? Nah, she wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad at all. Like I got through the last phase pretty easily. The bird stage. I would put the bird at a B, because the only problem I had with this boss was in the last phase, because I had to keep shooting low, and I wish I would have known sooner that you can have like bombs, like you can have mods on your plane levels. No, not today's then. The honey woman. Uh, she was not that difficult at all. Like if you had a main thing that was difficult about her level was the platforms. Like the main thing that was difficult about her was the platforms, and I couldn't like parry. I couldn't parry those purple things. But yeah, she was pretty easy, especially with my invincibility. The pirates. I don't know how I feel about the pirate. He was pretty easy, but the main problem I had with him was I was getting jumped by time to time, but he wasn't that bad at all. He was pretty much easier than these two. I'm gonna bring him down at a C. This lady. This the theater lady. She wasn't that bad either. She, so far, no A tiers. How do I feel about her? She wasn't that bad. She was at least a little more difficult though, especially with the dodges, and like the last phase was pretty easy. I'll take that back. The Tom and Jerry level guy. He wasn't that bad either, but he was more difficult. What can I say about him? He wasn't that difficult. I'm putting him at a C. Oh boy, this might be our first. Yeah, this is our first S tier. The Eggman robot. Thank you guys that was in the chat that gave me that 8 life point. That told me about that 8 life point thing. The genie wish. Thank y'all so much again for that. That helped me get through this level, because this guy was difficult. I needed all 8 of those lives, no doubt. This lady, another plane level. She was. I'll put her at an A, because I hated that the seahorse was forcing me to move, and the stone was forcing me to hold still. Like I had to focus on her. Definitely had to focus on her on that one. The train dude was. Yeah, main problem I had with the train guy was the platform that was those eyeballs were dropping the soap and making me move. But yeah. The train level guy was also A tier. No, this guy wasn't difficult at all. As long as you can go in between the hands, like you put him at a D. The Terry.I'm onion, he was easy. This guy was pretty easy too. Because as long as you stayed in the corner, yeah. The train guy was he was alright. He was easy to get through too. The drinks were easy because all three of them were like had different attacks, but it was so easy to place. No, I admit I had a little bit problem at first. The chips. This was King Dice level. He was pretty easy too. Definitely, no. He was somewhat difficult up there though. He's a high D. The cigar man. The cigar. I couldn't stand him. He just wouldn't. I will admit he was more difficult than the chips. 100% more difficult. This guy was way too easy. The dominoes. This guy I hated. I hated the rabbit. The main problem was like it was hard like dodging those skulls and the upward parry when they go from up down instead of down up. Yeah, he was a pain. I hated going against him on the King Dice. The horseshoe. He was pretty easy. He was easy to dodge. Oh. The roulette lady. One thing that was so tough about her is that I didn't have the smoke screen, so I had to like parry the chips that was dangling. So it was hard trying to move. But her pounds was easy to read though. Oh, 8-ball way too easy. He was pretty much easier than the onion in my opinion. The carrot was easy too. The monkey was alright. Oh my god, yep, King Dice. Boy, you were difficult. So were you. Nah, I think King Dice was more difficult than the devil. He definitely was more. Because luckily I had to use the 8 lives. If I didn't, I would have been struggling on King Dice a lot more. So shout out to Retroid and Homer who told me about that genie wish by spinning the analog skit. The caveman, the mountain man, he was difficult too. I hated the last phase. And the main thing I hated was the puppets. Cause I was getting hit somehow. Here's the Iceland. The first phase wasn't that difficult, but the ice cream man, this guy was S tier. This guy wasn't difficult at all. He belongs at a low. The moose lady. I could not stand her. She's a high A. The dog, he wasn't difficult at all, but the other one, these guys were pretty easy. All I had to do was just dodge the letters. Like, he was pretty simple. He was way more easier. Yeah, way more easier right here. Blue ball. He was alright. He wasn't more difficult than. Definitely not more difficult than these guys. Oh my god, S tier. I hated this last phase, especially when you just grabbed the screen and rotated. That was throwing me off at that last phase. Absolutely hated that. Oh, definitely hated that. The Spider Family. What can I say about him? He was alright. Main thing I did not like was dodging. He had a lot of stuff going on, especially on his face. Oh, the bee lady was difficult moving from platform to platform, especially with those rotating music. Yeah, that was difficult. Ah, the pump faker. He he wasn't all that bad. Thank God I did not fall for that fake knockout. That almost got me. But you were you were a look wasn't that difficult. No, you were no. I'm putting you at C at the end. You you got there too. I bet some people got fooled by him. Oh, the salt shaker. Definitely a S. He was difficult. He had like 4 phases. It was the chefing up, the salts, him becoming the salt, and then the heart. I didn't have. I'm gonna put him at an A actually, because I didn't have a problem at his last phase. Especially when he was like the purple late, when he was the pink heart at the end. But he was definitely a high A. Yeah, definitely. Nah, putting you here and then right there. That makes more sense. I did not fight these guys, so I don't know what they were like. Neither did these guys, nor these guys. Well, I missed a few of these. I'm gonna come back to these later then. Okay, the potato. He wasn't difficult at all. Definitely, these guys here were giving me a run. That was my first stream, mate, because I was like adjusted to it, but they were pretty much a problem as a duo. The bonbon, eh? Baroness Bonbon. She was more difficult than the people that she was sending. She wasn't all that difficult actually. I'm putting her at a C. The genie, he was a problem. Definitely. I'm putting him right here. Matter of fact, let's redo that. Let's a little bit more. Oh my god. Dragons, I hated these guys. Those dragons were literally the first time I ever rage quit on a stream. Ever. Alright, the bird. He was... Where could I put a bird? He was somewhat difficult. Like, he was... I'm gonna give him low B. Alright. Can't forget the balloon guys. He was an A. Definitely. Now the rest of these, I do... No. I might have to go back on there. Wait, whoa. Let's put these back up here. Yeah, definitely. This is my tier list right here for all the Cuphead boss fights on fight. Yeah, these guys I did not fight. This must have been that ladder event. But yeah, this is my tier list right here for all the Cuphead, all the boss fights I did for Cuphead. But yeah, this is how I personally felt about these guys. And let me guys know what y'all guys felt. And y'all that's been watching my stream, y'all would see that I had... Oof. If it's pretty accurate. Hold on, let me move the pirate up a little more. Actually. Oh yeah. Yep, this is it. Well, yeah, thank you guys so much for y'all time, and let me go see what you guys think. What I could have changed, especially since y'all saw my streams. But in the meantime, thank you all again for watching. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. be safe, and keep God. Because at the end of the day, here's your mod. I love you all, and I'm out.